Hey everyone, happy Monday. I'm really not sure what happened with our Zoom and our inability to record it. I looked and then I added Shauna as an admin to see if we could see where it recorded. The first one recorded so easily, I honestly don't know. But I think I'm going to do the paid subscription, and it's like a monthly fee or whatever. And then hopefully then we can see the record. But there was a lot of information that we had on that, so I wanted to make sure that anybody that was interested had the ability and got all the information that we had talked about. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to make sure that I get this to you. Don't forget, June 8th is your opt-in for the fall catalog. So make sure that if you're an Office Suite consultant, that you put your name in as a consultant, and then you can make sure that you get a catalog as well as any of your customers, and you can check off which customers receive the catalog. I can't remember, I think it's like $1.25 a catalog, and then the flyers are maybe about 75 cents. But if you have any trouble or you want to hand, opting in certain customers before that deadline, let me know and I'm happy to help. And then don't forget too that, and with Mike and I, we get 3 catalogs. So we get a Mike and Laura, I'm doing this, Mike and Laura Lee, a Laura Lee, and a Mike. So we get 3 coupons as well. And that's another benefit of the Office Suite, is you get $10 off a $100 order. National Conference, make sure that you've signed up for National Conference. You do have the ability to watch that after. The guest speakers are phenomenal. A lot of them have to do with Norwex, but a lot of them have to do with just the environment and things like that. Really good breakout speakers. So take advantage of that. It's well worth your $60, and it is a tax write-off. The Banff conference that we went to last weekend was really, really good. Debbie Bolton was there. Tracy Stewart was there, both really good speakers, plus Melissa Criscianti, who is our regional sales manager. She's a very good speaker as well, and there was a lot of good conversation back and forth. And then a couple of the black jacket, red scarf gals from Ontario were there as well, and they're the ones that are kind of giving us all the information about all these guest speakers that we're having this week. It's going to be kind of a busy week, but I wanted to make sure that anyone that wanted to get involved in those they're not Norwex, they're just building yourself up, building your self-confidence, and helping you become a stronger girl power. So if you're interested in those, just check the messenger site, because I've got all the links in there. Banff, you guys, if you can get there next year, it would be fantastic. If you reach a sales leader or an executive sales leader prior to March, April of next year, then you would be invited to that conference. All the meals and all the meetings were all free, and Trudy and I went together and split a hotel. So it worked out really good. So I would highly recommend it. If you don't know what you need in your team to get to that point, just let me know and I can add the graphic there as well. The market, Deb and I did our first market last Saturday. It went really, really well, even though the weather was really, really bad. But the weather's been really, really bad here in the Okanagan for a really long time. Going insane. Anyways, we had a lot of good interaction with customers, and I think what our takeaway was that if you can show people something, display it, then I think, or show them how it works, then they were more apt to buy. So I think that sends messages about your VIP groups. If you do before and afters, or you show videos of a certain product working, I think that works best and helps you sell. We focused on the optic scarves, and we've just been chatting back and forth here this morning on, because it's the same, it's a Saturday market at Armstrong for 2 months, I think, maybe June, July, August, that maybe every month or every week we focus on a different product, because we may end up getting the same customers week in, week out. So that would kind of make it a little more exciting. The fundraiser that I did a Norwex fundraiser for a daycare here the last month, and I just promised you guys I'd get back to you with some results. It wasn't bad. Unfortunately, the daycare, 3 of the gals who had kids in the daycare were Norwex consultants, so they had everything. But as far as so I got a couple of good size orders, sold one of the packages. And just a little background here, Norwex does fundraisers for any nonprofit. They're very similar. I liken it to kind of like the Jump Rope for Heart. So they sell a basic package for $30. That includes shipping and taxes, so that's a skookum deal in itself. Of that $30, you get your 35%, plus the group gets $6 for every package that they sell, and that $6 is shipped right to, or a check is mailed right to the nonprofit. So it kind of gets you out of being the middle guy. What else was I going to say? Oh, and a party booking. They give the group $25 for each party booking as well. All the graphics are on the dashboard. If you have any questions, give me a call, but I think it's a really great fundraiser. And then, of course, there was prizes. So if you sold 5 basic packages, you got a Frisbee or water bottle, I can't remember. And then there was adult and there was kids prizes too. So, depending on whether it was, the group was, more based on little kids or adults, there were some great Norwex prizes there as well. So I'd highly recommend that. Deb was telling me on the weekend that Canada Post has a Snap Ship label. And the understanding I've got is she has a little scale. So she weighs her packages. So if these are for gifts or prizes or things like that, I send a lot of samples out to customers. She can weigh it, and then she can measure the envelope, and then it automatically spits out a mailing label. So if it's $2.50, you don't have to stand in line at the post office. It automatically spits out that label, and then you need to just, I assume, just throw it in a mailbox. Hey, Deb, I think that's all you need to do. Zoom, I think, like I said, I'm going to do the membership on that. 2 things that I had posted in the messenger group, and I wanted to make sure everybody saw about them. The Innisfail conference is the 16th, 17th of September. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I believe there's a virtual if you're not able to get there, but I would love to pack up a car, from the Okanagan and take it to Innisfail. I think there's lots of prizes, and I've heard the food is fantastic. I think Lita's like, there's Lita and then there's Denise Oliver, so that kind of tells you how it goes. Lita, Denise Oliver, Delia, Trudy, me. Anyways, I think it would be really great to go, just for, if nothing else, is the first opportunity we've been able to get out and meet people. And I think everybody has some really great ideas. So if you can go, I know everybody's summer so busy, but if you can make it work, let me know, and we'll pack up a car and we'll meet there. And she has an auction, and because I've never been to it, I don't know a lot about it, but I know you get points, and the more points you have, then you can bid on certain prizes. So let's say there's a mop system, and I believe it's an auction. So if if you're the winning bid, I don't know if they do it like an auctioneer or something. Hey, one of those, but maybe 200 points, you might be able to pick up a mop system. So good to start collecting points. I think if you get a new recruit, that's 2,000 points. If you sign up for conference, it's 10,000. I get 500 points for each party or market that you book, and this is June, July, August to September 1st. All subtotal A sales, you get 1 point each, and before and afters to the group, you get 5,000 points, and that's 1 per person. So what I thought I'd do is up like an Excel sheet so that I could track my points. I think we have to track our own points, and it might be in a Google Doc, but I thought if I was tracking them, because you guys know I like free stuff, so I thought that's what I would do. Again, that graphic is on the messenger group, so if just scroll through and see if you see it. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to be invited to that Team Together group, please let me know. I don't like to invite you guys to too many groups because I don't want to overwhelm you, but it's a really good group, and there's not a lot of posts on it. It's a pretty quiet group, so it's not a bad one. It gets you the information you need, but not a lot of other stuff. What else was I going to say about that? Can't remember. No, it's gone. Denise, I better throw this in before I forget. The 3-party challenge or 3 booking challenge that Norwex has on for the month of June. If you have 3 parties in the month of June, you get a $50 shopping spree, which is super fantastic, you guys. Norwex is so darn generous that, it's really good to try and reach that goal. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I think put a video, and it definitely wasn't, it's not me bragging, it's me telling you how easy it is to get free stuff from Norwex. At the Banff conference, I won an extra large mop system. I don't think I had to write down my goals or something. Super easy. And then I signed up in May for a booking challenge, and I got a whole Mediterranean bath towel, hand towel, and body and face cloth. And that's like, I don't know, $100 kind of thing. So, and I just told them how many bookings I had, and that was all I had to do. So keep an eye out for that stuff, you guys, because you're going to get free stuff that you can either try for yourself, you can display it in your VIP group, or you can sell it at markets. And that's what I'm going to do with that set, because I already have, but I really like those colors. I'm really torn with that. I think the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is in the Team Tidy Titans, which is Denise Oliver. She has a challenge going as well, and it's a weekly challenge, and you collect points. So you get points if you register for the Kristen Boss Summer of Success training, which is on today and tomorrow. If you offer samples in your page to 5 people and they give you a review, you get a point for that. If you schedule 2 posts per week in your VIP group in June, you get a point for that. Post your June goals, like the 3-party challenge would be one, you get points for that. Send an encouraging message to 3 teammates, you get points for that. 20-minute 3 times a week to be social. So just talking about Norwex, so even, Deb and I at the market, that counts as a point. And book an event in June, book a party. I'm doing a promo with my beach towels, because I bought a bunch on the flash sale. So anybody that books a party with me in the month of June gets a free beach towel on top of the host rewards. And if you get engaged in the month of June, you get a point. And I think she's got like Amazon gift cards. I didn't really see the whole list, but I know that's on the Team Tidy Titan site. Again, if you're not part of that group, but you'd like to be part of that group, it's a little more active. It's a little more close to us, so it kind of gives us some more local information. And like I say, keep playing these games, you guys, because you could definitely win. I'm here to say that it works. So, and I think that's a weekly one. You need to get her your numbers. And I don't know whether June 7th, I think, is the first. I'll have to check. But I think if you get her your numbers once a week, and I believe it started on the 1st to the 7th, and then the 8th to the 14th kind of thing, then your name goes in on draws. I think that is it. Curious to see how everybody's making out. Send me a message. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh, I know one thing I wanted to say. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I posted in my VIP group that I closed this party on Sunday. It was $1,007. I ended up with so $1,007. I got $350 cash for that $1,000 party, plus I got $515 worth of host rewards for $24. I think I overspent a little bit, and then maybe some shipping charges or taxes or something like that, because that's crazy. So that's $1,000 party. Just a minute, let me add this up. So I made $350 plus $515, $865. So you do $1,000 party, and you get, and if it's your party, you get $865 worth of cash and product that you can go back and sell. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand. One of the things that Tracy was saying is that Norwex is a debt-free company. And, with numbers like that, I mean, they're really careful, I think, with how they move in the market and new products that they bring out and things like that. And it just kind of makes you proud of the fact that you belong to a company that's so generous to their consultants. So, just kind of take that in. Boy, that's fantastic. Make sure Tracy Stewart is a phenomenal speaker. Her daughter was one of the Black Jacket Red Scarf gals, and they are a true joy to listen to. Both the girls from Ontario, the Black Jackets, were 30, 35 maybe, had young families. Really, really nice to talk to. Tracy has on the Consultant Connection, she does a working Wednesday every Wednesday, and she's just a really nice lady to listen to. Great speaker, very nice. She's just like a mom, right? So, if you have a chance, I think you can always go back in and listen to her as well, but I would highly recommend her. And I think there's one on Tuesdays too. I don't know if it's Tip Tuesday or something like that, but I can't remember that gal's name. But anyways, if you have time, those are always fun to listen to as well. So sorry I've been talking so fast, but I wanted to make sure I got you all this information, and keep your fingers crossed that I have kind of all my glitches worked out by the first Tuesday in July. I hope you all have a great day and take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.